Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basics. You're gonna do this is how we do text, baby. Man, I does back. You know what it is. What it is. The only place, all the 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 place go get it. All the place go get it is right back to the basics. You're gonna do this is how we do text, baby. Man, I does back. You know what it is. What it is. Real men rise up. Fake men rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Right the word preacher, preach on. And today's topic to talk about is, whoo. I really want to talk about this, but this is going to be my last everything talk about it. Look, I heard enough, two wrongs that doesn't make it right. I get why there's so much racism. I get why. And I know people tired of this. But the thing is, the people who own the established the power that be, they're the ones came up with the term racism, the scientific racism, trying to say we come from monkeys and shit, and gorillas and chimpanzees and shit. I mean, when you listen to it, they said every humanity starts from Africa, but they make it seem like it's just black. You look at every movies. What do you see? You see The Planet of the Apes. I watched that so many goddamn times, and it always hit me. Have you noticed they're trying to put whites and blacks part a pit against each other, like a bet on two pit bull fighting, who gonna win, who gonna lose? Ain't nobody gonna win or lose. They're gonna knock each other out until they wear they self out. Both can be right on some things, but they can be wrong. And it started all the way to India, to Australia, to Asia, to Europe, to all the way to South America, to North America. That's how people got out here in the poor, of Americans. I hope everything will work out in Ferguson. Now, I don't want to think nothing bad, but if it is, they got to be prepared what this is going to be. Because there are people out here who are being lied to. And it's not just everyone, but even my folks been lying. Over here, we've been told that we come from the slave boats and we were brought all over here and stuff. Yeah, I get it, all that. But where are the slave boats? Where are they? And I want to ask Harry Gates, whatever his name is. Where the damn slave boats? I'm waiting. Where the damn slave boats? They keep saying that we came out here. Where the damn slave boats? I don't believe none of this stuff that what these civil rights leaders talking about. Because I think they full of it. They just like these damn Ku Klux Klan. They full of it. Don't believe anything that the stuff they say. The Nation of Islam, they're full of it. These are the same people that out there killing Malcolm because they thought he was a betrayer. Why? Because he trying to bring every other race together, and they did not want that. They got the same mindset as Hitler. Because of Hitler, he bring that towards a race between other whites, man. And it was so wrong in so many words. With blonde hair and blue eyes and shit. And the motherfucker with black hair and brown eyes. What kind of shit is that? You know a lot of people don't look the same. And same thing goes to when it comes to not only whites, but blacks. I'm sick and tired of these black supremacists. Fuck these black supremacists. They full of shit. These white supremacists, fuck y'all too. You know damn well this stuff, y'all come from the same tribe of family. But for those who believe in the Lord, read it. That explains why blacks being slaves. That means black people still of the tribe of Japet and the tribe of whatever that tribe is, Judah. That explains the tribe of Judah, Jamaica, and all the rest of these tribes. You got Asians; they part of their tribe. I don't know what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You got Europeans in the part of their tribe. They come from the same family of Noah. Somehow, some way, that people thought the curse of Ham. They thought Ham was molested cavemen. No, you fools. Excuse my language. No, you fools. It was Noah was one that molest his grandson, caveman. People thought it was him. No, him witnessed that his own son been molested and try to get off of what his grandfather was doing. And Jacob and Shem saw the whole thing, and they back up of the sideways of their face. They didn't want to see that, so they made the accusation lie to cover up their father what he did, and say that it was him, but it really was Noah. So that explains a lot. That explains a lot why racism was started from the establishment of this country. That explains it. That means you got black people and whites been fighting each other for nothing, and they turn around and been enslaved by their own people. Stop lying to these damn Caucasians. Tell them the damn truth. Tell them the truth. Tell blacks the truth. They quit lying on black people. I said that for years they actually believe that type of shit. You really believe that your skin is more make you inferior. You really believe that? You know that's a lie. There were dark Europeans in the early days of Europe, but nobody says a fucking word. You got white Africans that's been out there for years before other Africans. Nobody says nothing. And Russians, they know this too. There are black Russians over there. There are black people everywhere, just like there are white everywhere. There's Asians everywhere. What's the fucking difference? They're all human beings. But instead, it started out from Homo sapiens and the Neanderthals. That's when it started, the whole damn thing. When it comes to scientific racism, people need to start talking about that instead of trying to point the finger between whites and blacks. They need to stop all that and tell the damn fucking truth. I wish that Fox News would do it. I wish that CNN, they won't do it. They refuse to do it because what they do, they try to manipulate it. They try to start the whole thing. And they're afraid that whites going to become the minority and then all this stuff doing crime. What are you talking about? There's white minorities out there for years. What the hell are they talking about? There are black minorities. There are white majorities. There are black majorities. What are they talking about? See, they just come up with stuff. They just come up with it. And I'm like, man, you know what? You want to fight when it comes to race, you go right ahead. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want nothing to do with what comes to my own believing this. And I damn sure don't believe what the goddamn Caucasians think because they look like a goddamn idiots. And I damn sure, hey, you know what? It's really sad. Now I get it. Because at the end of the day, white people are the chipettes. Black people are the ham, and Asian are the sham, or Middle East, whatever you want to call it. It said it in there in the damn Bible. It says it. Everybody knows it, but people still go along with it. I'm done dressing this racism because now I get it why they're fighting. And they come up with these racist words, what they describe of a white person, a Caucasian, whatever you want to call them, what they describe a black person, or black or African American, whatever we is. We come up with these names, but we don't understand what it means. You got Asians been calling each other names like what they describe as Asians describe what they call themselves as Asian or Asian American or Mongo, whatever you want to call them. But you know what? It's sad. It's sad. There's a real reason. I can't get mad at my own because we're still trying to find ourselves where we are. I can't get mad at white brothers and sisters. They don't even know who they is. Even Asians don't even know who they are. But that explains a lot why people are fighting. That explains a lot. And people fighting for nothing. All because they unquote misspoke and unquote the Bible. But they didn't read all direct what had been actually said. They misspoken and unfollow it. So what they do, they try to put whites and blacks or against each other and make other them think they inferior and they superior towards one another. And then they got the Asians did the same goddamn and the fucking Middle East and Native American on top of that. There's indigenous people for everybody in America. It's sad. It's sad there are people out there really believe this. Fuck all these other races that think like this, because you a fool if you really think that you're better than towards another race. I don't believe it. I just think there are people are better than other things, even if they're not better. That still don't make you inferior, because your skin is black enough for your skins with all the action wrong things what you're doing. It has nothing to do all that. And stop believing everything is superiority, especially you Caucasian. Quit believing that stuff. You know that's not right. Just because white, it ain't right. There are people out there that defend your country who is non-whites. Them same people that you calling names and disrespect, they got some probably white blood in y'all veins. And y'all know it. But y'all sit up there and you don't want to say anything. Even black community. There are black people out here who are not 100% black. That mix. But they don't say anything. You got Asians out there who are mixed. Muslim. Jews. I can go on. All these other races, why do you think they call America a mixed economy and everything else? Everybody knows it. It's come from a different certain pots. Everybody knows it. But I'm not going to waste my time explaining this. I ain't got to explain this. This whole blackface, all that stuff, they try to see what it's like to be black, but at the same time, because of stuff they hear, what they hear about black people. The only time they see black people when they look at black people on fucking TV and they think that this is all black people like that. No, it's not like that. And you know it. That's like saying to you that I think all Caucasians are serial killers and invaded in and destroying the country, dropping bombs and stuff and poisoning the goddamn water. You gonna swear them down. Y'all ain't like this. How would people that feel when they see Asians and how they looking at their slender eyes and they bad at driving? That will hurt them so bad and calling names. Everybody knows what it's like being called names. I had a person call me a fucking nigger. And you know what I did? I just laughed. Because if I'm a nigger, what does that says about you? What does that says about you? I ain't gonna go waste my time for this. You know what? Two wrongs doesn't make it right, and that goes to any other race. You got blacks that actually believe they come from the tribe of Japanese. But I got news for you. Every black person ain't no dark or darker color. We hate light skin, then we hate a motherfucking dark skin. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's like close and black than anything. You got Caucasians did the same goddamn thing, but they turn around and hate their people because that what the redefine of Caucasian was not refined Caucasian. It's sad. It really is, isn't it? It really is sad. I ain't gonna lie. And they do Asian the same thing. Their language been broken down in every goddamn ways, and see why. You got Muslims being hated because their religion believe, oh, they just tearing down this country. They don't believe. What are you talking about? There are people out there who are Muslims. There are black Muslims, there are white Muslims. Muslim is just a religion belief. Some people born a Muslim or become a Muslim. You got Jews, they get blamed for every goddamn thing. Look at every damn movie you see in the movies. They want to blame Jews, all because there's a plot murder for Jesus Christ. That's all it was. And everybody know it was Catholics. No offense to Catholics, but it was Roman Catholic Empire that plotted Jesus Christ and Judah portrayed Jesus with falsely accused or something like that. And that was the original Zionists. That explained what Zionists, what they did with their people, and everybody plotting wars against Muslims. And Muslims did the same thing to their people and Jews. Jews and Muslims have been fighting for nothing. They both are brothers. They both are brothers, but they fighting each other for nothing. All become claimed from Israel for Jews and Islam from the Muslims for nothing. You got whites and blacks fighting for nothing because who will start the land first? Is it European or black? What's the damn difference? A lot of people don't know what Europe came from. It comes from a Greek woman sitting on a goddamn Taurus bull. How many white people know that? And that's sad they don't know this. It's sad in their own country. It would take for years what Hitler did. Hitler fucked Europe up. And because of that, they buy that same mindset. And Hitler took that damn symbol of the Hindu and switch it up and make it seem like, well, we come from this Aryan race. with blonde hair and blue eyes. You know that's a goddamn lie. I'll laugh at a white person, a dumbass white person, actually believe that bullshit. You better get the hell out of here with that shit. And same thing, Black Panthers and the Black Israelites, fuck y'all too. Y'all ain't shit. Other than y'all, I don't see y'all around. Y'all just like these Ku Klux Klan and Aaron brothers. Y'all ain't shit either. All these other races who try to separate apart. If you're going to love your culture, then love your damn culture. And that goes to any other race. But don't try to get integrated and unintegrated on another race or another person, make it seem like you're better than the next person. Because all you do is breaking these other races apart. That's what you're doing. You're trying to push this race agenda to start this goddamn race war. And that's what it is. That's what the Ferguson was. That's all it was. Do we know that's Michael Brown? Do we know that's Trayvon? I mean, there's something odd about those deaths. There's something odd. There's something odd about Boston Marathon. There's something odd about 9/11. People have been saying it for years that 9/11 was an inside job. People have been saying it. They say, oh, it wasn't. If it wasn't, then what the hell is going on in that case? Look at every movie that you see, all those symbols that put on TV. Nobody wants to believe it. People still ignore it. And whites don't want to look at it. They're going to ignore it. But then all of a sudden, when something happens, they don't want to believe it all of a sudden. You got black community. We've been warned for hundreds of years. We still don't get it. You got black women been warned. White women. All the rest without feminists. But where are these same feminists at when Anthony Casey killed her first child? They didn't say nothing. The so-called sisterhood. Nothing. I don't hear these white women racists. They don't say nothing. That tell me how full of stuff, how full of shit they is. That tell me right there. That tell me. And the men's group, they ain't shit. Where are these motherfucking men groups? Where are these damn clans? The Aryan Brotherhood. Where are they at? If they cared about the white community so much, where would they at? Where would they at when Denver, Colorado shooting in the goddamn movie theater? They wasn't around. They didn't said nothing. Stop listening to them. They ain't shit. Blacks need to stop listening to the whatever you want to call them, the Black Israelites. Stop listening to the motherfuckers, because otherwise you don't see them. Stop listening to these Black Panther, Nation of Islam. They ain't shit. They wasn't there for Malcolm's death. Now they coming out. They wasn't even there for all the reasons for all that. I tell you, man. I tell you. Look, it's in your Bible if you don't believe me. Because that explains the term slavery come from the Slavic people. That's come from Europeans. They were the original slaves, but before anybody. We thought we was the original slaves. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. If it ain't Caucasian or blacks or somebody, they better start telling the damn truth. Stop lying. I can't stand when people lie. They sit up there and they say that we come from these other races, but yet they don't say nothing. You gotta ask yourself. When Cain killed his brother Abel, they thought, oh, God put a curse mark on him. And in other words, they're saying he went from a white person to a black person. How did they know if it was a black person or white person? You see what I'm saying right there? You see what I'm saying? And same thing, Jesus. They don't know what certain parts of Jesus. Jesus is Jesus. They don't know. They don't know what God is God. My point is this, man. All these races of people, see, all religion do is divide and divide each other people. That's all it does. But believe it or not, humanity did start from Africa, from the family tree, from Adam and Eve, or Adam and Eva. Whatever the truth, somebody's lying. These stories don't sound right. If black people are the Homo sapiens and whites were the Neanderthals, then how the hell the rest of these other races got here before we come to slave boat? Because if we were slave. That means that other races are they races too? They slaves too? Because we ain't the only ones. And the Mooners, whatever you want to call it, Mooners, Science of America, fuck y'all too. Y'all are none but a damn joke. Do you know the Mooners, not only they slave between Middle East and whites and Latinos, they even slave our own asses. and fucked so many goddamn women, it changed the bloodline forever. And they killed them all because they got tired of them. And you would think they need to get rid of the damn Klan because they ain't goddamn Joe. And they need to get rid of these Black Panthers. They're goddamn Joe. All they are nothing but Masonaries. Every last one of them, from Prince Hall Mason to White Mason, all of them run to by the same people, from Boule to Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones come from the goddamn pirates. Boule, I don't know where Boule come from. Boule probably come from the damn, whatever you want to call it, the tribe of Japan they talking about. Who talk about racism a lot? My own folk. But we don't even know the real term definition of racism. All racism is an economic power, economic status, access to wealth, and resource. And this is my favorite one. Oh, black people can't be racist. You know what? It sounds funny because the last time I checked, we want to call white people devils, blue eyes, and all that. But that makes you think if they're devils, that means we're devils too. Just like they are, have the same hatred in their veins like they do. If a white person killed, then black person killed as well. You got niggas and crackers are the same way. Especially these crackers, these niggas, they turn around and they kill each other. They doing the same thing. And these damn feminist bitches, these black feminist bitches, these white feminist bitches, they full of shit as well. But other than they didn't say a goddamn word. This bitch walked 10 hours in New York City. You mean to tell me if a man try to say hi to you, how you doing, how you beautiful man? See, that tell me right there you can't be nice to people. That tell me right there you can't be nice because they think, oh, that's soft. How's that soft? Goddamn, what is the wrong with the world today? Oh, I guess it'll come on. Look, bitch, I want you to talk to me and want you to smack you down. See, that right there, that's what they want. They want a man just grab to take the hair and just want to fuck the shit out of her. There are women out there like that. They want a man to spit on them, spank them on the ass, and rough them up. I'm like, goddamn, I feel like I'm in a rough cage. Man, I ain't going to jail for this. Hell nah. Damn sure ain't no damn sister, and damn sure ain't no fucking white girl. And I know white guys ain't gonna go for this. Are you kidding? Bye. I mean, she out of her mind. You better get them rough heads out there. They probably into that. But I ain't gonna do this. I mean, that is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. This whole racism stuff that people talking about is all bullshit. Whites know it. Blacks know it. Latinos know it. Even Asian, Middle East. Look what they did to Native Americans. They killed them off. And they say they were the original Americans. They came to the land before everybody else did. But you can't even find them now, can you? Can you? They still out here. They even can't change the goddamn name to goddamn Redskins. They salt them. They like, fuck y'all. They kept the name. Wow. I mean, they come from all these tribes. I'm fucking Cherokee. I mean, wow, that's crazy. I'm part of Puerto Rican, Polish, German, whatever, you know, whatever parts of me. But I know I'm a brother. Don't get it twisted. I never identify my black. But we can identify our race and what we call, we identify all these other nationalities, does we? And another thing we need to do, we need to start calling each other color, because that's the case. Caucasians are colored just like any other race. You mean to tell me that if we call each other color, do that make Caucasians as color as well, just as much as brown, yellow, and red? I know if we were colored, guess what? They colored too, right? They pink or red or pale. And last time I checked when Michael Jackson got died, he was pale too, right? Got a vitiligo. And I got a brother that fractured his face. He will turn actually white just like that. I don't hear a lot of people with these so-called premise don't say nothing, do it. And these white premise, man, they funny to me, because they trying to say, well, Bill Cosby, the only reason why he the powerful man because he pro-black and run all that. I mean, shout out to Mr. Griffin for replying to that. Shout out Mr. Griffin. But man, I with Mr. Griffin when he said these white supremacists, they a goddamn joke. They ain't nothing but original night temperance anyway. So I mean, look at them. Look at the symbols. Look at all that stuff, especially with the Red Cross. I come to find out not only that Ku Klux Klan, not only they come from all the way from South Carolina, but they come from all the way from Switzerland. When I heard that, I'm like, wow, it don't surprise me anymore. No wonder with the Red Cross with the number flame 6 on it. No wonder. Wow. That explains when they make a story up about, I don't know how true it is, but they said that Oprah Winfrey could not buy a purse up there. And there's racially motivated going on. Even Paul Mooney said some joke about they wouldn't let her buy the purse because she had enough money for it. She probably stole that purse. Paul Mooney was being funny where he couldn't stand Oprah. I don't know why he don't like Oprah for some reason. If it is true, that means that we come from these people and we come from them. So that make it seem like the term Caucasian. Caucasian, a lot of people don't know. Look at that term up, the term Caucasian. Ethiopia is part of Caucasian, part of Aryan race. That's what they say, right close to living close, right next to Africa and Spain. Carcos Island or something like that, the land of dogs. I mean that explains it. That explains it. And there was a black man got a swastika. That even though that's a Hindu. But it was a good Hindu symbol. But they make it a sign of evil. Even the damn gunplay got a damn tattoo like that. And I'm like, damn, the gunplay is Aryan or what? Even though he half white himself and black, and he said people thought it was a sign of evil, but it wasn't a sign of evil. People thought it was a sign of good, well of honor, well fortune, something like that. I mean, come on. They even said Aryan was dark. I don't know how true that is. You go to Australia, you find black folks that got blonde hair and blue eyes just as much as European does. You got white people look like straight up black. No, straight up white. They really black. If you really look at, I'm kidding you not. Look, don't perceive it, but you got to look again because you can't tell. What my point is this: don't let Ferguson and anything else to separate on the society. Look at Obama. That man is got a white mother and a black father, a Kenya father, and his mother is white Kansas. He mixed with Irish, German. No wonder why they call Obama the next Hitler, because he got German in his blood. But they still think that Germans are the most beautiful race of people, a beautiful race of men. They believe this kind of stuff because they come from these tribes. And did you know Germans, they were slaves as well? So is Russian, so is Ukrainian, and all the rest of them. And they were enslaving each other, having problems, just like Asians did. Japanese and Chinese, they were slaving each other. And so is African tribes. So what are they talking about? And our people did the same damn thing. I mean, what's the difference between Black American and African American? It's one of the same. What is the difference between Caucasian American and European American, white American? It's all the same. What's the difference between Asian and Asian American and Oriental? It's all the same. Every race of people said the only difference is they come from different parts of people, different part of ethnicity, and different part of language. But they have the same shape, heart shape like any other race of person. I believe that. We all bled. We all cried. We all been hurt. We have issues. We have ups and downs. That's how people live. We all say some mean things. We all kill. They kill. We kill. They kill us. We kill them. I mean, we turn around, kill our own, they kill their own. What's the difference does it make? And fuck all this, I'm superior, I'm inferior. It's all bullshit. I'm sick and tired of whites always come up with this shit, the ignorant ones that don't learn any better. And you got the ignorant ass blacks that come out there, especially my brothers and sisters, don't know anything, but we come out there, we say this kind of garbage, and they saying this. You ain't fooling me. You ain't fooling nobody else. Even Asian. I mean, come on, look at Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. They got blonde hair and blue eyes. They believe in that theory, that Aryan brotherhood, that theory about the Aryan race. If there were a race. Just like the tribe of Japan, they come from this rich Nile of this black land. In Egypt, they trying to say Egypt is a black land. You know what? It's what's so funny about this. Why is it said in the Bible that I am a Lord of two lands, black land and red land? It did not say a black land. It said black and red land. Explain that to me. And another thing, we always call ourselves African American. If we're African American, do that make Asians and whites? They're African American too, right? Right? You got black people who dark black Europeans. I mean, watch Bill Cosby show. Watch Press Bel-Air. What do they act like? This is why black Americans told African Americans you ain't white. In other words, you got white blood, European blood in you. You're not 100% black. And no wonder why they call white people wiggers is another word for a white person trying to be a nigger. And they even got a baseball team called Black Crackers. And the funny thing is, whites and blacks been messing with each other for years before scandal was hit when black women fuck with white guys. It ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new when a black woman. I mean, ain't nothing new with a not the black one. Ain't nothing new when a white woman fuck with black men. It ain't nothing new. And then they fuck with Asians. This ain't nothing new. This been going on. And all N-word is basically they trying to say black people are a dead race. We don't know nothing. We don't know where we at, where we come from, who we is, and who we are. And basically they want to kill blacks. But they can kill anybody. Everybody got to be prepared because we going to make it through. Because this stuff right here, it gets on my nerve. It ain't worth discuss no more. You know, it's pathetic. It really is. And it's sad at the same time a lot of race believe this. I don't. And there's a lot of people feel the same way I felt. Don't let hate receive to bring hate to not bring tame together. Bring love together from other races. Fuck all this racism stuff. See, I blame that scientific racism because that's what started all this in the first place. And globalizations that separate us as group with certain features was what you're supposed to have and don't have. They should have never done that. Now it's starting problems. They allowed to go it too long. Some people believe they live in post-racial society. Some people do, but some people don't think we don't live in post-racial society. If we don't live in post-racial society, then why they call it a mixed county with all different races? Go to New York and go for two, mostly a melting pot of different races. Same thing here, Dallas. I try to be respectful of everybody. As long as I respect for them, they can respect me. As long as they respect me, I respect them. We supposed to respect each other. Even if we don't get along with each other, we have to respect each other. I mean, it's crazy. Men and women should be treat each other as equal and not treat each other as disequal. And gays and straight gotta respect each other. And when it comes to religion, people gotta respect other religions. But I don't respect organized religion. I don't mess with that. I don't believe in that Babylonian Baphomet mystery, archer mystery schools. I don't believe in that stuff. That's not what I believe. Because that separates us as part of the people, part of the race in the first place. But my point is this: when I'm bringing a point, we're all the same underneath it all, and underneath it, what God created of ways of equalment. It's just the problem is we just don't have a communication and misunderstanding. But what we do, we got to communicate and have a lot of understanding and communicate a lot of understanding. And that's all I got to say, man. All I can say, peace and stay up. You know, we got to stop this because if we keep on with this stuff right here, then we ain't going to never remain as equal from society. We remain dislocated, disequal, and this is ourselves and anyone else. Bring love in there to keep and maintain together. Don't bring hate to disrate yourself and disrate out another. All right. Don't let anything can stop you and maintain what you're trying to live and what you're trying to do. All right, people. All right. It's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Base. The channel do this is how we do text, baby. Until next time. All right. All right. Peace, and I'm out.